This bicycle light is almost 10 years old. It's from 2017. I want to replace this battery because it no longer provide light for long enough time. I want to replace it with such cells. It's a lithium polymer. From such stuff. Space is enough. For isolation, I will use heat shrink tube. To do capacity doubling, I should connect these cells in parallel. This battery may contain a protection board. I should save protection board and connect directly to this. Let's do next disassembly step. Let's remove this battery and check if it have this protection board. Okay. That's what I talking about. Sticky pot. So that's what I was talking about. This board do battery protection from overcharge and over discharge, and it must be kept. So next step, I cut these battery terminals, positive and negative. I will connect these two lithium polymer cells. Ouch. I will connect it in parallel, plus to plus, minus to minus. I will reconnect like this. Red is positive. I will take two wires, solder it to this side. This side will be positive. This side will be negative. That's it. Let's do it. By the way, if you are curious about internal electronics, I can say what this board not utilizes inductors. Probably this board work with linear current stabilization without inductor, or probably it use inductorless PWM controller. So that's it, no inductor. no inductor. One important moment before connection with cells in parallel, you should check voltages. Each cell should be mostly equal in voltage, because if you take this battery with 3 volts and this battery with say 4 volts, after connecting it in parallel, you came into a rapid charge mode, and battery with lowest voltage um, will take all power and probably can overheat and explode. So please check voltages before applying batteries in before applying cells in battery. This is important. What do we have here? I see this cell came with 3 and 7 and something volts. Okay, what do we have in our? That's what I talking about. This cell is slightly lower. We measured almost half of volt difference between each of cells. Before connection in parallel, each cell must be equalized in voltage. Um, Now I connected each of both cells. I connected in parallel, not directly, but I connected through some resistance. I connected through a lamp resistance, and I place a meter, ampere meter, so you can watch current for now. So let's connect. Let's connect it directly. More than half of ampere. It's really not good for such small batteries. But I will equalize it through a lamp with much less current. So after meter goes down, I remove this lamp and solder these cells directly together in parallel. Equalization process is going, and I discovered some interesting thing. What cell with higher voltage is hotter, much hotter than cell with lower one. This is a little bit warm. This is cold. So cold cell is 3 and 5, and hot cell 3 and 6, almost 3 and 7. This cell is much hotter. This is cold. Cold, hot. Interesting. Probably this cell is more active in chemistry because it contain high voltage. I prepared some pieces of wires and heat shrink tubing to isolate and to connect. And currently I see almost no intercurrent, so I can probably disconnect this safely and connect directly. Let's do it. Let's do it. Safety first. Man, you are crazy. You doing this for equalization. You waiting 1 hour. For what? For nothing. Nobody will leave a comment. No, 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 no. You are wrong. I am doing this for myself. And then only for comments. Looks nice. It fits nice and tight. Nice and tight. Good replacement. Doublet capacity.